Yo, what is going on, you farting Froakie? I'm back. It's been a little while. I'm still getting a little bit over the sickness that I had last week, but Crown Zenith is here, and one of the cards that I was most hyped for is out, and it's the Rotom VSTAR. A couple months back, I don't know how long ago, it's been a little while, I put out a Rotom V deck, but the card that the deck was missing was the Rotom VSTAR, but we finally have it. 250 HP. It still has the exact same attack as the Rotom V, the Scrap Pulse for 2 lightning energy, but it's 80 plus 40, so it's 40 more damage at the base, still only plus 40 for each tool card. So basically, instead of playing more tool cards, we play the Rotom VSTARs instead, and they're effectively the plus 40 damage we need, but we get to have that 250 HP, which can make a huge difference in preventing our opponent from taking knockouts or easier knockouts, really make them work for those KOs. And then it comes with a super powerful V-Star power that has helped us with a ton of consistency. The Conversion Star, once in your turn, you may use this ability, discard any number of cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. So we can discard, I don't know. So I've been discarding like 6-7 cards sometimes with the Conversion Star. We play Research, we don't get what we want, or we just want more, and then we just use Conversion Star, discard like 5 cards because we want to put a ton of tool cards in the discard pile anyway, so use with our Scrap Pulse. Send those to the discard pile, draw 5 new cards, and hopefully get what we want and kind of go from there. So it's a huge upgrade to the deck. And there's a bunch of other cards that are a big upgrade to the deck from the last time that I played it when it just had the Rotom V. So let's go take a look at the list. I'll talk about what's new, and then we'll get into some gameplay, and I'll show y'all how the deck works. There's a couple other new things besides the Rotom VSTAR. One is Serena. We now have Serena, so it's a mix of a draw supporter that discards cards from our hand, which is great when we're trying to get so many tool cards in the discard pile, and it's also a gust effect as well. Choose between one of the two. Super versatile card, super strong in a deck like the Rotom VSTAR deck, where we're trying to put a bunch of cards into the discard pile. The other one is the Oranguru V with the back order ability. Once in your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So we can only use this a couple times throughout the game because we are playing a 2-prize deck, and as long as our opponent is taking those 1-hit KOs, you know, they'll knock out a Rotom, we'll send up the Oranguru, they'll knock out a Rotom, we'll send up the Oranguru. Sometimes we start with the Oranguru, or sometimes turn 1 we can retreat into it through an air balloon and get off like an extra back order, but it finds the very important tool cards for situations when we need a specific tool card. And it also has 2 retreat cost, so it can go find itself an air balloon for itself to move it from the active spot to the bench spot. So that's like also a really cool part about the Oranguru. It makes itself, it like self-pivots itself by using the back order ability. So we go get our air balloon if we don't have one already for it, and then the most important tool card in this deck consistently is the EXP share, so it guarantees we can find those. And with a decent amount of decks running Lost Vacuums right now, it's really important to get down like 2 Rotom Vs with 2 EXP shares. So the Oranguru guaranteeing finding the tool cards is a pretty big deal, the ones that we want specifically. Those are all the new cards in the build. The last time I showed you guys my Rotom V deck, it was a single strike build. I've gone over to a shopping center build, and I don't know if shopping center is the stadium to go with. I might go back to the single strike build with the Tower of Darkness, and then in cutting out some of these more gimmicky tool cards like the big charms, which are like meh, and then maybe not as many parasols or air balloons or whatever for single strike tool cards that I can then discard with the Tower of Darkness. But currently using the shopping center, it's nice to be able to get tools back out of play that we put in play and then discarding them to get more damage out of our board, stuff like that. So the shopping center is nice. I'm just not sure it's the best stadium card quite yet. And then the last card, this one did also just come out in Crown Zenith, is the Sky Seal Stone. It's got the Star Order V-Star power. Now, we do have a very powerful V-Star power on the Rotom V-Star already, the Conversion Star, but this one, whenever we get to use it, is a little bit better. We don't use it in every matchup, really strong in the Lugia matchup specifically. Once on your turn, you may use this ability during this turn. If your opponent's active V-Star or active V-Max is knocked out by damage from an attack from your basic Pokemon V, take 1 or more prize cards. And it's an ability, so this doesn't even have to be attached to the Pokemon we're attacking with. We can just put this in play, use the ability, and then attack with a Rotom V instead of a V-Star, because it doesn't, the ability doesn't work with V-Stars. It only works as basic V Pokemon. We use the ability, and then we attack with Rotom V with the Scrap Short, and we knock out a V-Max or a V-Star. Like I said, really good against Lugia V-Star, and then we draw an extra prize card. So we can get 3 prize cards out of a Lugia V-Star. If we knock out like another Lugia V before that or after that, plus a KO on a 1-prize Pokemon, it's 3 KOs to close out the game. So this has been super strong in specifically the Lugia matchup. There's some other matchups that I've theorized that it could also be really strong in, like the Arceus Duraludon matchup, because you only have to knock out 1 Arceus and 1 Duraludon to draw 6 prize cards. So I think there is quite a few matchups where this is super strong. I haven't hit some of those matchups yet, but every time I hit Lugia, I'm using the Sky Seal Stone. So make sure You know what matchups you want to be using this over the Conversion Star. Of course, sometimes you get put in situations where if you don't Conversion Star, you're losing anyway. So sometimes you have to Conversion Star to stay in a game, but make sure you don't forget about your Sky Seal Stone, because this is a big game changer in a lot of situations. That's the list. Nothing else really too different besides that. Ton of tool cards. Got the toolboxes. 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball. I do have a Diancie in here because specifically up against the Lugia matchup and the Mew matchup, we don't, and there's other matches where we just don't want to leave a 2-prize Pokemon in our active, but specifically those, we don't want them to like turn to Gust KO a 2-prize Pokemon. We want them to go through a 1-prize Pokemon first. So I got the Diancie in here to kind of slow down our opponents in a couple different matchups. It's very nice for doing that if we go second and our opponent goes first. So Diancie's pretty cool for that, and it's pretty easy to get into the active turn 1 when we play 4 Air Balloon, 4 Toolbox, and if we're going second is when we're putting this in the active. We also maybe get a Draw Supporter to play alongside that, or Crobat to draw some more cards, but you could almost always get this in the active turn 1 going second when we need it. So make sure you take advantage of that as well. And I think that does it. Let's go ahead and let's get into some gameplay. If you guys want to check out more gameplay from me with this deck specifically, check out the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG2. I'm not just back to uploading over here on the main YouTube channel, but also the secondary YouTube channel. Link in the description for that. I'm also streaming on Twitch, back to streaming on Twitch. It's been a little while because I've been sick, but twitch.tv/AzulGG. Check that out as well. Link in the description for that as well. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. I don't know what I'm up against. Not knowing what you're up against is so cringe. Maybe just go double. I have an Air Balloon in hand. Like, I want to set up as much as possible, but I might want the heavy Parasol. I might want double Billion Smoke. I want the big charms. I might want this. I definitely want EXP shares in the deck. And I might want that Sky Stone. So double Air Balloon actually kind of makes the most sense, I think, actually. Because I only need a couple of them. They opened Guru, though. It's probably a Lost Box build. This thing getting punched by Cram is kind of annoying, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. It's probably some kind of Lost Box. I could get Escape Rope tier, but I'm not going to get knocked out anyways. I'll be able to evolve. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's Lugia. Okay. That's fair as well. Okay, I thought it would be a Lost Box, but it's Lugia. Okay. All right, so I don't know how the prize stride breaks down fully in this matchup, but I do know we want to play for the Sky Seal Stone play at some point. That becomes like a super big play for us. Dude, did I just not insta-charge there? No, dude. How do I keep forgetting? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Chill out, chat. Chill out, chat. Dude, not insta-charging there is actually cringe, though. Yeah, I'll admit, not insta-charging there is super cringe. Next time. Next time we insta-charge. I might even be able to go for a Serena KO on a bench Lugia, which I'd prefer to do, but it's only if I can get another Rotom down with a base. Well, I gotta get a basic energy on the Rotom V-Star. It's pretty unlikely, to be honest. Well, I could like use my, but I want to save. Yeah, I do want to save. I kind of wish I had Primate Wisdom Guru, to be honest. I kind of want to play a Primate Wisdom. Like, Primate Wisdom Serena here is like pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know. We'll probably be fine. Okay, so we're just gonna go for the knockout on the active, it looks like here. So quick ball first. Get rid of the choice belt. That's fine. Get a dude, not using insta charge there is. Ugh. I'm cringing hard. Parasol kind of matters. Big Charm kind of matters. Parasol wouldn't matter on this Rotom. I have another Parasol on the deck. I definitely want to save this for later. I could thin out this EXP share specifically because I have a bunch more in the deck that I can get with the Guru later. And I definitely want to keep the Sky Seal Stone for later. Well, actually, I can put this EXP share specifically on this Rotom right now. I could Big Charm this Rotom to make them have to work a little bit harder. I could just research it though. I almost feel like a Billowing Smoke. I'd almost prefer a Billowing Smoke, I feel like, here. I could have also gone for Gust KO here. I could have gone for the Gust KO there as well, to be honest. And maybe I should have. I think it's possible I should have gone for a Gust KO. So... got that Smoke. Big Charm is actually good depending on... like, it could stop... Big Charm on this first one, I think, is not super relevant. Parasol can be relevant too, though, because Parasol can stop... there's so many things that could be relevant. Well, I need to get an EXP share for sure. Yeah, Big Charm and Parasol could... Big Charm and Big Parasol could be relevant. I'll get rid of the second Billowing Smoke, though, I guess. Although I could actually get rid of... I'm gonna go Smoke. Treats. I could keep the other Billowing Smoke by going Shopping Center, this back to the hand, and then Ultra Ball away. These two. No. Oh, no, I just can't keep the second Billowing Smoke. I gotta get rid of these two then. Okay. The Billowing Smoke is so cringe. But I have to do this just in case they have a vacuum this turn. Okay. That's such a confusing... I don't know. If I just didn't play all these options, like if I didn't play Big Charm, Parasol... like, playing all the options seems kind of good, to be honest. That's why I kind of like the idea of playing them all. Like, Billowing Smoke here seems best because they already have a choice belt here anyways. So if I put a Big Charm on there, they're just going to dump double... yeah, if I just put a Big Charm on my active here... hold up. So if I put a Big Charm on my active here, let's go double powerful knockout. If I go back-to-back Big Charmed Rotoms, the next one could just get KO'd by Yveltal. The Big Charm does stop Charizard unless they have a choice belt as well, which is pretty good. And maybe the Billowing Smokes are a meme and I should just stick with Big Charms. Because Big Charmed Rotom VSTARs actually does seem decent. Does seem decent. Okay, we can see it's like not even hard for them to get the power. They're going to put another powerful in play probably anyways. Getting rid of Path is interesting there. They grab off that. It's another V-Star. Yeah, maybe they have another Path in hand. Getting rid of Path there is definitely interesting. I'm gonna go for the 3 prize turn this turn though, I think, right? I have to though, actually, otherwise I just lose the prize trade. I only drew 1 prize card there. Maybe I should have gone for the Gust KO on the bench Lugia, to be honest. Another Path. Okay, it's 2 Path gone though, so I'm feeling kind of comfortable. As long as they don't have like a Marnie here. They have a Marnie here, that's kind of unfortunate. How many EXP should I have left? I got 1 left, right? Okay. I need to get another Rotom V down. They're gonna go draw 2, and then if I draw 2, and then they drew 2, and then I drew 2, I would just lose the prize trade. Yeah, I would just literally lose the prize trade. So not if I didn't have the... so the thing here is gonna come in super clutch. The Seal Stone. Okay, so next turn, center. Or Air Balloon. I have 1 EXP share left, so I could actually center this EXP share into hand first. But then that gives them the chance to vacuum my Air Balloon. But do they play vacuums if they're running Path to the Peak? Definitely less likely, right? Yeah, triple powerful on the active, so they could have got through my Big Charm anyways. No! They have the Marnie! No! Oh, that's so bad. Dude, my hand was so perfect. Dude, now my hand just sucks. No, dude, my hand was so perfect. All right, I have 1 more shopping center in the deck. That's so unfortunate, man. Okay, so now it's not looking great, to be honest. Our hand was so good. Our hand was so good. Yeah, maybe the billowing smoke comes in clutch. Like maybe they have really good prize cards and the billowing smoke just does work. Or maybe for some reason they have to discard the path here because their hand just like needs them to discard the path. What is the order? What is the order of operations here? Do I have to send up first? So they have to pick 2 prize cards to discard. A third path? Brother, chill. Oh, I think we just send this up and hope for the best. Man, our hand was nuts. That was so cool. Our plays were about to be insane. Now they're just freaking lame. So I did take -30. I still just need to do 3 though, right? Yeah, 3. I mean, we still might be able to pull this off though. If they attack with Lugia again, thinking I can't win, if we can get our shopping center. We can get our shopping center. We can still pull this off. Maybe I should go up to 4 shopping center. If Lugia's going to be playing heavy path, maybe it's just the move. But we need that top deck right here. But what do we have to top? How can we even top deck to make this work? If I top deck a research, I almost feel like I have to top deck shopping center or speed letting into shopping center here. Well, if I top deck shopping center itself, though, I could use Crobat. So if I top deck shopping center, it's not bad. Top decking shopping center is actually pretty good. Yeah, maybe I should play quad shopping center if we're gonna have to deal with like paths and everything. There's the Charizard. They haven't played their Pumpkaboo yet, though. They should still be able to bump the stadium to. They should still be able to bump the stadium to get the Charizard cooking. All the researchers on the bottom of the deck? They might be. We had a couple on the bottom of the deck. Do we have all 3 in hand, though? I don't think so. Does that work on their path or something? No, but I can't put it on my Pokemon. This has an EXP share on it. I literally can't get it on it unless I get the shopping center. I need shopping center specifically to bump the stadium to get the EXP share off to put the stone on. 2 centers in my hand? No, I had 1 center in my hand. 1 center's in the deck or in the prize cards. I didn't check the prize cards, so I don't. It could just be prize. To be honest, so we're just kind of screwed. They're so unlucky that they had Marnie there. You can attach it to another Pokemon V, right? I mean, wait, what does this say? Wait, this can be attached anywhere? What? What? I didn't know that. I thought it had to be attached to the Pokemon that's attacking. I mean, I don't care if it applies to a basic. If we just top deck energy here, we win. Yo! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough, right? Dude, insane. What? It can be a what? Let's go! Dude, I thought I had to be attached to the Pokemon that was attacking. Oh, we don't even need, well,